Hi, I'm Musa Ekaba. I'm a student at Apinel Community College, and I'm studying electrical systems technology. All right, so we use our SEL software to control this. This is our substation that we built here, and this is our high voltage lab. That's why you see I have my safety hat and my safety glasses on. You always need safety. Safety is very important. So this is one of our relays here. This is our, one of our substation, model substation that we use. And then we use one of those computers in there, one of our SEL relays, to actually control this one. And you can see this is the substation, and then you can actually see the SEL, relays set up by down there. And then that's used to be connected to this substation through our transformers. We have like 3 transformers here, and then we have 3 CTs, and then we have 3 PTs as well. And then we have a breaker in here, so that breaker, you can control that breaker remotely, and you can also control it just physically by pressing on it. And so this is our transmission line. We have our phases, of course, phase A, B, C, and then we have our neutral. And so now that's our first substation. And so these substations are kind of connected together. One of these substations is controlling some loads in here. So if we have this light on, one of the substations is actually controlling it from our substation that we built. So of course we have our transmission line. This is our model transmission line. And here we have another substation. I actually built this, little substation here in this relay. I did the setup for this relay like 2 weeks ago. And this is a new addition to the transmission system. This is the new substation that we just added for our project. So it was kind of fun, like just doing the setup and the SCADA system and all the setup here. So anyway, now you can see we also have PTs here. We have our PTs, and then we have our CTs as well, just to make sure we are measuring the right current that is coming in, and we are actually stepping the voltage down or voltage up so that we can see what's going on our line, on our transmission line. So this is the second substation. And then we have another substation here. So we have another substation here. And this substation, actually we have the distribution transformer set up on it, and we have some lights, and we can control these lights with this substation. So this substation has some loads connected to it. So it actually controls these transformers here, and then also control these lights, and then it also controls some of these lights in the building, in the lab. So this is our third transformer substation, and this big boy here is a pad mount transformer, and I did some of the wiring in here, especially here. I did most of this wiring, and so here we have the CTs and all the contacts that we needed to wire up there. So that's right now, it's not actually running on anything, but we just did a connection to make sure that it's good and it's ready to go when we need it. So the next one is our large transformer. So this is our distribution system still. Our transmission line is going through our substations. And so we have another substation here. So this is our large substation. So this will be our last substation, and this substation is also connected to the line. So these substations, we kind of treat them sometimes as generators because we have electricity coming in, and so these will be our generators. So right now we use the power coming into the building as our generator. So now this generator now send current through the transmission line, and then it comes to our substation, and then our substation has these PTs and CTs, and then it has these breakers and reclosers and all the safety equipment installed in here in this substation. And then the substation then break the current, step the current down or up depending on what we want to do with the current, the voltage. Step the voltage down or up depending on what we want to do with it, and then bring it out on the transmission line, or distribution line, and then go to customers or go to another substation. So like I said earlier, we have our substation connected to each other, so they are interconnected, and we can see what's going on from one substation to the next substation. And sometimes if one substation is down, we have a feedback so that we can still be able to service the customers that are on our substation without actually having that substation working. So substation, we need a lot of safety equipment in the substation, and we need to make sure everything is running fine. So that's why it's very important with SCADA systems to be able to monitor and control these things like from a distance remotely. So safety always, make sure you are safe, and when you come in the lab or when you go out there in the field, make sure you have your safety equipment, your glasses, and your hat on. Thank you.